old time. Yeah. Back in old time. Big B Beer reviews and he's back in the groove. At the damn bar with the shindigs and brews. Came a long way from the...
Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B Beer review. All right, got another homebrew here from the MrBeer homebrew kits that I love so much. If you've been watching lately, I've been going back and redoing all the original recipes and stuff, which are basically like their standard refill recipes. It's kind of like all the beers and stuff, the kits that they have. This is like their base, basically. Like the base of it, like if you want your ale and your lagers, or your porter, which ale and lagers, porter is an ale. They have their base kits, you know, and then they build their recipes from these kits. That's why they call them refills. This one was, today, American Ale Deluxe. I have redubbed it Alanean Premium Ale. It is an ale, obviously, from the MrBeer homebrew kits, brewed here in the Alanean Brewery in Zephyr Hills, Florida. Coming in at 5.8% ABV. Some facts from my little brew journal. So this is my 82nd home brew, number 82. Now this one had some extra time to condition because I kind of forgot about it, because I normally every 2 weeks, you know, because most of these, for the most part, not all, but most of the beers, especially all, I'm pretty sure all of the base recipes take 2 weeks. So I got into a cycle. Every 2 weeks I bottle and brew. So I would bottle the previous batch, you know, and brew up the next batch. And then, and I'd always have a batch sitting here in the damn bar, just conditioning away. Well, I kind of stopped that for a little bit because I needed a break, and, you know, I was just too busy on that day to do it. So I was like, I'm going to, you know, take a little recess for a little bit. And I haven't brewed them since. This is the last one. And it sat here and conditioned for an extra 2 weeks. So it sat for a month. Because it was bottled. It was originally brewed on June 7th. It was bottled on the 21st of June. And we are now on the 16th. What is it? I don't even know what today's date is. My watch is off. There ain't no way it's the 14th. I believe today is the 16th of July. So, yeah. I got to fix this watch. The 16th of July. So it's been well over a month that this thing has been just waiting, you know. And it was only supposed to condition for 2 weeks. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into this bad boy. It should be good. I'm basically doing all this so I can find my go-to recipe that's one of the easier ones. That was a nice little... Smells like a beer, like a home brew, like they all do. That's a beauty. Crikeys. That's a beauty. I don't care who you are. Man. It's got a nice, looks like a fairly dry, very dense foam for the head. I don't ever cold crash them, so it's a little hazy, you know, a little cloudy, but not by too much. Actually, it's clearer than I thought it'd be. I'm gonna get a little nip of the head. Ooh, bitter. It's got that extract flavor. You know, you can taste the extract. That's part of these, you know, homebrew kits that have the extracts. At least these MrBeer ones. I wish that MrBeer made a different system that was under pressure. Kind of like the pinters. That's the only good thing about pinters is that the system. But these still work for what they are. I mean, I'm not going to really complain at all. I love MrBeers. All right, well, hey, take a look. All right. You've all seen the bottle. All righty then. Yeah, I even got the right one. Yeah, dribble, dribble, dribble. Crikeys. Like I said, cloudy. It's a homebrew. Looks definitely well carbonated. Good head retention there. Color-wise, which one do we just run? I'm gonna say it's easily down with I'm gonna say it's about 13. That's what I'm gonna give it. 13. All right, man. The bitterness of that head is still, yeah. All right, crack 'em and pour them up. Let's get to drinking. All right. I don't know why, but I still feel like I'm in middle school sometimes when I'm talking about the beer and the head on it, you know. And I say, oh, yeah, I like the taste of that head and stuff. And I feel like Beavis and Butthead. I feel like somebody, he's talking about head. Yeah. It's on my head. So, let's get into this. Oh, yeah, baby. Man, I gotta say, this is one of the better looking beers I've made. I do love it. And it's an ale, so it's not supposed to be a pale ale or nothing, but I have a feeling it's going to taste like one, maybe. Let's find out. Salud. Woo! Boy, that packs a flavor, all right. Wow. Man. I'm going to have another one. Wow. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely can tell it's an ale. It's got that bitterness there. You just got the hoppy bitterness because the extracts are called HMEs, hop. It stands for hop malted extract. It's basically, I don't know how they do it, but it's basically like when they take the wort or the mash or whatever, I think it's called the wort. Oh, excuse me. Woo! Oh, that gave me the burps. But yeah, let's see here. It even says it right here. Yeah, wort. That's what I thought. It's called the wort. And they somehow take the wort and they condense it into the extract. And then what we do later when you get it at home is you add the water back into it. But I mean, obviously that process leaves its mark. That's why you can tell these home brews, you know, you can taste them and tell they're extracts, you know. It's kind of like when you take evaporated milk and add more water to it and stuff. You can still tell it ain't right. You know what I mean? You could tell it's evaporated milk. Same word, powdered milk. You know what I mean? The process leaves its mark, and that's what happens with these extracts. I mean, it's, for the most part, they've been getting better at them. But like, you know, when you compare this with other home brews, I was surprised by the pinters of how you don't really get that extract flavor. And that's why I'm kind of wishing that MrBeer could do that too. Maybe they can come out with a keg thing 2.0 and one that's pressurized. Maybe that pressurization does something different, or maybe it's something with the recipe of the extracts. I'm not sure. I do know that this is still fabulous, you know, and this is fun. I enjoy it, and I'm going to be buying these MrBeers and making them as long as they're around. So I'll tell you that much. And if you guys have ever thought about home brewing, I highly recommend that you start with MrBeer. It'll open a whole new world for you, and you're going to end up wanting to try all the other ones as well. So, but I would start with the MrBeer. It's a good place to start because you really kind of get stepped into the process of brewing and learning all about it more than a lot of the other ones are like plug and play. You're not really doing anything that has true brewing methods in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Enough about the MrBeer. Let's talk about this MrBeer, this beer, which I have added. Oh, I think I forgot to mention that. The reason why I'm dubbing it, yes, dubbing it Alanean Ale, or Alanean Premium Ales, because I added extra dextrose to it, or cornstarch, or not cornstarch, corn sugar, to boost the ABV in the body, and it works every time, and it changes the recipe. Therefore, I dubbed it my own, the Alanean Premium Ale. So this is not exactly the same as the regular, so, you know, and this is quite delicious, actually. Oh yeah, I mean, it's got a great flavor, almost medium, full body, a dry finish, actually. Yeah. This is pretty darn good. I gotta say, it does have you could tell it's got a nice bitterness to it. It's not soapy at all. I don't think I've ever had MrBeer, any of their ales or anything that's had a soapiness to it. It's just got a nice hoppy bitterness and it's good. It's quite delicious. It's got a piney flavor to it. It's got that caramelly, extracty, molassesy flavor to the malty backbone there. Man. Food-wise, man, I tell you, I want to say cheese. No doubt about it. Some sort of a cheese, a grilled cheese would be great. Or, I haven't had it yet, but I'm going to try it. And I think this beer right here would be the very perfect one to do it with. There's another channel I watch on YouTube known Tasting History with Max Miller. And he made this one recipe called Welsh Rarebit. And it involves beer. You use ale and mustard and you mix it in with a cheese. And it's basically, all it is a grilled cheese. It's a piece of toast with this cheese mixture on it. And he's made, I've been watching him for years and years. And he said as simple as it is, it's one of the best things he's ever made over the years. So I want to try that. But I still think this would be good with any grilled cheese. To me, I still think Kraft Singles make some of the best grilled cheeses, but a good quality sharp cheddar would go good with this as well. All right. On the interwebs, there's nothing. I couldn't find anything even for the basic on tap. Sometimes you see it. There is actually a rating for the standard. I couldn't distinguish it, so I'm not going to include it. So, enough of that. Would I buy this again? Pricing up here next to me. Basically, after taxes, if you pay full price, after 7% sales tax, it's $29.90 for the kit. And that produced 11 of these 25-ounce bottles. These are 750 milliliters. So that's bigger than a wine bottle, you know? Or maybe I got it backwards. It's almost as big as a wine bottle. I always do this and break it out. Yeah. All right, 740. These are 750. So it's like 10 milliliters smaller, but it's equal to about 25 ounces. I got 11 of these. So if you split that up, it's about $2.72 per bottle. And that's about 10 to 11 cents an ounce of homemade beer. A lot of the beers you go out there and you buy and stuff, all the mega brews, you're spending more than that per ounce for most of the time. Unless you're getting something like Bud Light, or not Bud Light, like Bud Light's even pretty expensive nowadays, you know. But most of the time, you're spending that much on the beer. But this is like, you get the product. I mean, I know it's a lot of work and stuff, but it's worth it. It's not even really that much work when you do these basic ones. Some of the recipes can be a lot of work, but yes, I would definitely absolutely buy this one again. I believe this one may be up there. This is what I've been looking for. This is why I'm redoing this, because I'm trying to find the one I like the best that I'm going to always keep making and try to always keep in stock for myself and for my friends and stuff. So, yeah. I would definitely buy that one again. All right, so Big B Beer Review grade. Memory bells, 4 out of 5. Craveability, 8 out of 10. Big B Beer Review grade. I think I'm going to give this one. I'm going to give this one an A-. A-. There's still, I feel like it could get better. And, you know, I don't know yet if it's one that I want to keep brewing. But, man, I mean, it's beautiful. It turned out great. It's got great flavor. So, yeah. Do y'all brew with MrBeer? Have you made this one? I'm sure you have if you've been brewing with MrBeer for any period of time. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. I highly recommend that if you have the interest in home brewing to do it. And check out the MrBeers. No, they're not paying me to say this. I don't get paid nothing for any of this. It's just for fun. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And if you've ever had a home brew, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. If you have, just tell me. Hope you all have enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed drinking it. If so, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Remember to like and share. I got plenty of home brews coming. Well, right now I don't have any of these in the mix, but I got a pinter that I'm going to be working on. Those come quick, and then I'll be brewing more of these. I got a special recipe from the MrBeer kits. They actually watched my videos, and they said they enjoyed it so much that they were going to help me out with a recipe to try. So look forward to that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. And I hope to see y'all here at the damn bar for the next one. Till next time, salute and happy days.